From opening a single door to literally finding herobrine. Here are the dumbest Minecraft speedruns ever. Starting off with the world record speedrun for pressing a button. This can't be real. The speedrun starts and immediately our speedrunner goes to find a tree. But look at how far away he spawns from one. How is this even a speedrun? He makes his way over to the tree and immediately crafts it into planks. And then simply creates a button using the same wood plank he just mined. And finally, places the button on the tree and finishes off the speedrun. How can it get dumber than that? Well, this is the speedrun world record for reaching bedrock in Paper Minecraft, which is literally like Minecraft, but it's only in 2 dimension. The speedrun starts and immediately our speedrunner breaks a tree. Just look at how funny this animation looks. After breaking 3 pieces of wood from the tree, our speedrunner decides to make a crafting table and also constructs wood sticks and forms a wooden pickaxe. Next, the speedrunner travels to the right and search for a cave. Wait, did this guy just walk straight through a tree? Paper Minecraft is hilarious. Anyway, he jumps into the cave and begins to mine down, and continues to mine down in a straight line with only his wooden pickaxe. And finally, just as his pickaxe is about to run out, he finishes the speedrun with an insane time of only 1 minute and 23 seconds. That was insane. What might be even crazier is the speedrun called Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. This speedrun entails creating a blue, orange, and red dye, then finding some nearby sheep that you can use, and dye each sheep of these colors. The speedrunner spawns into the world and gets an amazing spawn. He spawns right next to both blue, yellow, and red flowers. He then goes ahead and crafts his orange dye extremely fast. I mean, just look at that speed. This is insane. He then quickly places all 3 dyes on nearby sheep and finishes the run in under 10 seconds. How can it get any dumber than this? Floppy Minecraft? And this is the speedrun for reaching bedrock? This is hilariously dumb. Floppy Minecraft is exactly like normal Minecraft, but, well, let's just say it's extremely cursed. The speedrun begins with our speedrunner falling from the sky into the world. Definitely a weird way to start out the speedrun. And wait, is he holding a... This is insane. The speedrunner immediately goes down to the lowest point as to be closer to the bedrock, and then shoots down both the grass and the stone to make his way down faster. Finally, the speedrunner manages to reach a cave and falls into it, and completely ignores all of the diamonds inside of it. He then follows another path of caves down and finally manages to reach bedrock. And what's crazier is that he does all of this in a time of under 20 seconds. That was wild. What may be even wilder is the speedrun for flipping a lever. This whole speedrun is literally flipping a single lever. You've got to be joking me. The run starts out and immediately our speedrunner begins to look for a tree. He jumps down to the nearest one and begins to mine to get some materials, which includes the materials of planks and sticks. He then jumps down toward a cave and crafts himself a wooden pickaxe, and quickly mines a block of stone in the cave. And then he quickly jumps back onto his crafting table and crafts a lever in just seconds. Finally, he places it down on top of the stone and flips it to finish his speedrun. How do these speedruns even exist? If you thought that was crazy, take a look at this next speedrun, which is literally the speedrun for mining a single piece of dirt. Yes, you heard me right. In my last Dumb Speedruns video, I went over this crazy speedrun for breaking a piece of dirt, but this speedrun for mining dirt might be even crazier. This speedrun takes place in classic Minecraft, and let's just say this version is very old. A speedrun begins with our speedrunner generating into their world, which takes forever due to this extremely old version of Minecraft. And after the speedrunner picks their username, they start the game and begin the speedrun. And literally as soon as they start the game, they look forward and break a single piece of dirt, which somehow gives them a world record speedrun. That was so dumb that it was actually hilarious. We're going back to Paper Minecraft for this next hilariously dumb Minecraft speedrun, because this is the speedrun for entering the nether in Paper Minecraft. Wait, there's a nether in Paper Minecraft? This game is literally insane. The speedrun begins with our player spawning into Paper Minecraft, and he immediately moves to the right to mine this birch tree. I just can't get over how funny these animations are. After gathering enough wood, the speedrunner crafts both a crafting table and some wood tools, and then immediately breaks down to try to find a cave. I wish we could break down this fast in normal Minecraft. After finally finding some iron, the speedrunner goes goes and crafts some furnaces and puts the iron in the furnaces to smelt them as fast as possible. And after getting the ingots he needs, he crafts a bucket and makes his way over to the water to fill up the bucket. After crafting a diamond pickaxe, the speedrunner proceeds to get as much obsidian as he can. That way he can build a nether portal and make it to the nether. The speedrunner then proceeds to find lava and get obsidian, repeating the process until he gathers all 10 obsidian that he needs. And now it's time for our speedrunner to create the nether portal. And I'm not gonna lie, for playing Paper Minecraft, he manages to craft this nether portal extremely fast. And with that, our speedrunner makes his way into the nether, finishing the speedrun in a time of under 11 minutes, which is simply insane. What's even more insane is this next speedrun. Well, it might actually be the dumbest one of this entire video, because this is the Minecraft speedrun for literally opening a door. I can't believe this speedrun's even real. The run begins and immediately our speedrunner spawns next to a tree, and then begins to break 2 blocks of wood to craft the crafting table. But then he realizes he doesn't even have enough planks to build the entire door. How is this even a speedrun if he literally messed up? After that, the speedrunner finally gets enough planks he uses and gets a crafting table to then make a door, and he places it down, and then he simply opens it and finishes the speedrun. While dumb, it was honestly so random that it made me laugh. This next speedrun might take the cake for the dumbest speedrun of this entire video, because this is the Minecraft speedrun for finding Herobrine. Yes, someone actually speedran finding Herobrine in Minecraft. I can't deal with this anymore. The speedrun begins and our speedrunner goes to mine a tree, and for some reason they craft a crafting table and then make a wooden shovel. This is getting dumber and dumber. The speedrunner then begins to mine random dirt blocks with his wooden shovel, and just so happens to mine a dirt block that has Herobrine under, and he manages to finish this speedrun in under a minute. And while this speedrun was obviously fake and dumb, I'm not gonna lie, it was incredibly hilarious. However, we can't talk about hilarious without mentioning the speedrun for killing an iron golem. That's so useless. The run begins and immediately the speedrunner spawns next to a village, and you guessed it, also right next to an iron golem. And all he has to do is grab an iron sword from the chest and kill the iron golem in one hit. Or what about this speedrun? The Minecraft speedrun for literally breaking glass. The speedrun starts with our speedrunner trying to find a nearby tree. He then crafts the usual, which includes a wooden pickaxe, and mines down into the ground to gather 8 cobblestone in order to craft himself a furnace. He then quickly runs to sand as fast as possible and mines himself a piece, and places it in the furnace as he waits for it to smelt. And as soon as it finishes smelting, he places the glass on the floor and breaks it, finishing off the speedrun. These speedruns were so funny. The last speedrun of the video might be the most random one yet, and this is the Minecraft speedrun for gathering 64 pieces of lime wool. How interesting. The run starts off and immediately our speedrunner finds a desert temple. He then uses the TNT he finds inside the temple to break cactus with this really cool strat, and then uses that cactus to form a ton of lime dye. And now all he has to do is find as many sheep as he can and dye them green. And just as he is about to break the world record, pause. If you want to see if this speedrunner breaks this hilariously dumb world record, click on screen right now and subscribe. Bye.